guys, my name is Willem. Welcome to LRDX Cars. I'm here at the Zute Grand Prix Prado because there are a lot of new cars I want to share with you guys. Like you've seen in the previous videos, I already did a review of the SF90 XX and the Puro Sangue. But I told you that I will also make a video of the new Roma Spider, and that's what this video will all be about. I'm gonna take you around the exterior, interior, and tell you some of the specs. So enjoy watching the video, guys. The Ferrari Roma Spider came as a successor of the Roma. Now I think you can choose between the Roma or the Roma Spider, and it's the second car to have a V8 here in the front. Normally the GTC Lusso T had also a V8 in there, but that car is out of production now. Now you have this, the Roma Spider, and it uses the 3.9 liter twin turbo V8 engine that produces 612 horsepower and 760 Newton meters of torque. And the engine is placed right here behind the wheels, as close to the center as possible. And I'm going to take you a bit around the exterior design. It's a 2+2 car, so you have like 2 extra seats in the back, normally for kids or for your luggage, but maybe for a small drive you could fit an adult in there. And the car is using a fabric roof. It just takes 13.5 seconds to open or close the roof, and it's till speeds of 40 miles an hour, so till 60-70 kilometers an hour you can still open or close the roof, so that's quite a nice thing. You have these cool headlights. The LED striping in come a bit from the Monza, I think, and you already had it on the other Roma car. Quite a cool designing element is also here the grille that is in full body color. Quite a nice detail to it. The 2 stripes going over the hood, very long, sporty hoods. The Cavallino here in the front, some meshes underneath to cool. The twin turbo V8 engine. The top speed is 320 kilometers an hour, and the 0 to 100 kilometers an hour time just takes 3.5 seconds, so quite fast. All the power goes to the rear wheels. You also check a bit here at the back, where you have sort of the double bubble form here on the back. It's sort of the speedster form, where you see the blue fabric roof. You can choose between different colors. You can go for a red top, or a grey top, or a blue top that you have here. Quite cool is the back also. It's like these flattened rear lights. Then 2 exhausts on each side where the V8 sound will come out of. Great sound will come out of this one. And then here you have sort of a small spoiler that comes up a bit. I think at 100 kilometers an hour to create here some downforce on the back of the car. Then you have a small boot still, but yeah, when the roof is open, then of course there will be less place here in the boot, but there is still some space left to go on a holiday or on a weekend trip with your Ferrari. This is more the Ferrari for daily use and for cruising around, and more of the GT. Then take the F8 or the SF90, they are more hardcore. Of course, Puro Sangue is really the family car, but this one is still a good looking daily driver, not too crazy. 2 weeks ago I sat in the Ferrari Portofino, and it was quite a surprising drive. This is the successor a bit of the Portofino, because they won't sell no more Portofinos. And it was quite surprising. I thought it would just be a light GT cruiser car, but it's actually quite a hardcore, quite a fun car to do your driving around in. You really felt it that the car wanted to go. The V8 is really aggressive, had a lot of push to it. And maybe also check here a bit on the inside. You also have the new style of Ferrari key. It's done quite nicely. You see it, Roma Spider naming on. 2 times presses to open the boot, and this one is to close off. You have like the cool Ferrari shield on, very nicely done by Ferrari. I've turned on. And then I'm gonna check here on the inside for you guys. Just need to press your hand in. And open it up here. It's a combination of the leather and Alcantara. in the black. You have sort of these color line that separates it a bit to create sort of a cozy feeling inside, and the GBL sound system always used by Ferrari. Then you can save up to 3 positions. Here's the button to open the door. This one is to open the boot. We'll also have a look at that in a minute. Here you see it, the Ferrari door sill. A nice sporty seats here in the black leather with even some heating for your neck. That's quite nicely done. I'm gonna press this forward. Like I said, it's a 2+2 car. Automatically goes forward. You can still fit your children in here, or for a small drive some passengers or just some luggage. Then you have sort of this windbreaker here at the back. Of course, when the roof is open, to stop a bit the wind while you're driving in. Then I'm gonna step inside, guys, where you have a look here. It is the media display here in the center, quite nicely done. Here you have the buttons to open the roof, to close the roof, to open the windows. Here is reverse, manual, automatic, and launch control even, quite nicely done, sort of in an open gearbox form like you had on the older Ferraris, to give a cool detail. Here you can read Roma Spider on. This is sort of the small passenger display that you can also have a look at how fast you're driving, or what time you will arrive at your destination. Small place to store some things. And then of course you also have here the virtual cockpit for the driver that you will interact with most of the time. And here on your Manettino, if you press it, then you will use the softer suspension. Then you can see here right behind the different driving modes you can go through with the Manettino. You have the wet mode, like the name says, for winter driving, or if it's raining, the comfort for daily use, the sport if you want to take it like for a sporty drive on the normal roads. Race you will mostly use at the track, and ESC off is for the guys that have good driving skills, if they want to do like some tire burning or some drifting in the corners. Then you'll probably need to put the ESC off, that you do with turning this one around. Then here is for your wipers, that you can set faster even if you want. This is for your lights. You can change to pick up your phone. These will enlighten when the car is started. Voice control, of course, always your indicators on the steering wheel by Ferrari. It's a known thing they always do. And then very big pedals behind the steering wheel. They are using the 8-speed automatic dual clutch gearbox, like you have also in the SF90 and in the Roma and the Pur Sangue. It's quite a good gearbox, the 8-speed dual clutch automatic. And press here to start the car. Of course a horn, nice cavallino in the center. Nice place to sit here, some more buttons for your lighting. Parking brake, comfortable place to sit in. Nice with all the screens. On the Portofino you only had here a center screen, but now you have like 2 different ones that are both I think easily 10 inches. Yeah, nice place to sit in. I think just for daily cruising around, or if you're picking your first Ferrari out, and this Roma really is all you need. I think 600 horsepower, powered by the V8 here in the front, nice sound. You can take the roof off, which is always nice if you're driving a sports car, to have more of the sound of the engine and the wind in your hair. It gives more of a sensation of driving, and I think this car will have good driving capacity. We'll see in the future if I get the chance to drive it. And then I'm also going to show you the boots. Like you see, the fabric top is now open, so it is above. So it takes like almost half of the place. You can still put like 1 trolley maybe in here, or just 1 luggage bag. And yeah, of course, if the roof is open, then that will be more space if the roof is closed. And the cool thing is always these the specifications you have on the Ferraris. That it says all the options. Like you can read, maybe zoom in a bit for you guys. A lot of options on this one. Nice blue color to it. Nice black interior. Close it back down. Yeah, good looking one, this Ferrari Roma. And if you look here on the inside of the Ferrari SF90 XX, I didn't have a chance to do it before, but now we'll have a closer look at it. See that the doors are fully in carbon fiber, like we saw in the review earlier. But here, your handle to get your hand in, and you need to open the door by pressing here this button. Then you have here the port to open the fuel cap, the port to open cap to charge it. Then here is your trunk in the front. We'll also have a look at that in a minute. And you see the beautiful carbon fiber door sill, carbon fiber top where the car is built around. Quite nice. The racing seats, full carbon backs, 4-point harnesses. Yeah, quite nice. Big virtual cockpit here behind. The carbon fiber pedals here. Yeah, quite nice layout. Even the center bridge is fully carbon fiber. And I'm gonna take a basic on the inside. Behind the steering wheel of the SF90 XX. Couldn't resist taking a seat in here. Quite nice. Way lower down to the ground as we just said in the Roma Spider. Then the full carbon here on the interior. Of course it comes all from standard, the carbon fiber doors, carbon fiber surroundings, carbon fiber driver zone here, the steering wheel and the pedals. Then here the central bridge, also fully carbon fiber. And you see it's a combination of gloss and matte carbon. Here, for example, you have matte carbon on top. Also have here some gloss carbon fiber in. Here some cup holders. Quite nice. Still can put some drinks in here. This is actually made for the key, for the new key to place, like you just saw. Here an extra storage space and some charging ports. Here you see it, limited edition. Small parcel shelf here behind if you want to store something, but not the biggest actually. Yeah guys, quite a nice place to sit in here, the SF90 XX Stradale, the latest hardcore version of Ferrari's SF90. I think probably one of the fastest cars Ferrari has ever built. I think the Fiorano lap time was even faster as the hypercar, the LaFerrari. So they have a lot of engineering to do for the replacement of the LaFerrari. I think it will be for next year. Of course, a lot of development from this car will go into that one. But yeah, it's a sick fast car. And like I said in the review of the SF90 XX, I think it will break a lot of lap records in the future. So we'll see about that. Yeah, 1030 horsepower this car, 1560 kilos is a good power to weight ratio. And it have written that on the paper, they say Ferrari claimed the 0 to 100 time to be 2.2 seconds, but I've heard from other YouTubers that it's even faster, it's 1.9 seconds, 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. So that's insane guys. Not the highest top speed, just 320, but a very cool car, a limited car by Ferrari. I think the starting price was about 750,000 euros without taxes, and the Spider version was even more expensive, I think 850. Yeah, they are rare and they will of course only go up in value in cars like this, but yeah, a cool place to sit here in the SF90 XX. Then we'll also have a look at the interior of the Puro Sangue, because I also didn't have a look at that interior. It's quite fun to check around here a bit. Yeah, nice to sit in here, lucky guy I am.